All my meals come in a bottle. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This is Huel. I think it's like fuel, but I only think of the character from Breaking Bad, Huel. Anyway, this is a complete meal almost. Now, I know some people have actually said that the Huel drinks here are not replacement meals. They're more like protein shakes. But on the Huel website, it actually said like a meal replacement. So I will trust what they write there because I'm a trusting fool. I also want to note here that it says 2 servings per container here. So, one of these bottles is pretty big, 17 fluid ounces. Half of one seems like a pretty small serving. That would be like a juice glass filled. But it has 400 calories. It has a bunch of vitamins right there, 27 or so. And it is supposed to be a nutritionally complete, ready-to-drink meal. So I thought I would give it a try here because sometimes you want to grab some food quickly. You don't have a lot of time for a meal. Something like this, a meal in a bottle, can be very convenient. I also thought I would just see if it's any good. Like, do you enjoy it? Because I think that's a big piece of it. I don't want to just be able to drink my meal, but if I am only going to have a meal that comes out of a can or a bottle, I want it to be pretty tasty as well, or as tasty as it can be. All right, they do come in different flavors. I picked up a few different flavors, but thought I would try this one first. It's called cinnamon roll, and I love cinnamon rolls. So I thought, man, if any of these are going to appeal to me, it's hopefully going to be this one. So let's give this guy a taste here. This is not the full bottle. It's maybe a quarter of the bottle right there, but it kind of looks like cake batter to me. It's a little runnier than that, but you can almost see the little spices, the particulate in there. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Obviously, sugar makes things taste good, and this has 4 grams of sugar, so in terms of like sweeteners, it's not super heavy on that, which is kind of a good thing, unless it doesn't taste good. So let's try it. Interesting. All right. So it's thicker than I thought it would be. Even though it looks like cake batter, I assumed it would be really thin, kind of watery, but it's actually a little bit thicker like that. It kind of reminds me of buttermilk or really thick chocolate milk, but it's not really thin like a water or a skim milk. This is also vegan and gluten-free, and I'm just going to tell you right now that it has like a hint of that cinnamon roll flavor to it. It's definitely not bad. I would call it like mildly pleasant, right? It's not something where I'm thinking like, oh, cinnamon roll, yeah, just down it. It has kind of a Soylent-like taste. The aftertaste, kind of the taste in the back of my throat as the main cinnamon roll taste goes away is just kind of bland, right? I mean, it kind of reminds me of a protein shake or something without flavoring, but with the flavoring, it's okay. I guess the question here is, if I were going to skip a meal, would I want to grab one of these and do I want to drink it? And I would just generally say, it doesn't necessarily taste great. Now, if I'm hungry, if I don't have time, I don't have a lot of options, it's not unpleasant by any means. It's just very bland. Maybe some of the other flavors are a little bit different, but I can't ever see myself wanting to drink it. But having something like this in the refrigerator that's ready to go when you just don't have any time, I can definitely see it being useful like that. But if you're vegan, you need your vitamins, you want a natural, high-protein drink meal, then the Huel will work out fine. Convenience, ease of prep, ease of eating, 10. Taste and flavor, 3 or 4. If you want to try it, maybe get your fuel from Huel. I'll put a link to this in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper.